we just tryna get it poppin', what's good? Yeah, yeah. You know, all my bitches.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing yet another sustainable swimwear brand. This week, I'm focusing on Londre, which is a swimwear bodywear brand that is based in Canada. I've been kind of alternating pronouncing it Londre and Londre. I'll try to stick to one for this video. I do speak French, so I want to honor the French pronunciation of the word, but I really should have asked the brand which the correct was, so if I'm wrong, I apologize. With that being said, the brand is an ethical and sustainable swimwear brand, which makes super fun, modern, mostly solid bathing suits in a ton of really innovative, flattering styles. They are deeply committed to making the most flattering styles with the least impact on the planet. They use a minimum of 6 recycled plastic bottles per piece they create. They even use compostable packaging. Whenever I go to partner with a brand, I take a look through all of their socials just to take a look and see what kind of inclusivity and body positivity messages they're spreading, and I have to say this brand hits the nail on the freaking head on that one. Take a look at their TikTok if you want to be just surrounded by girl bosses, girl supporting girl behavior. I was like so impressed, and I have been following them ever since. But with that being said, let's get right into the video. I have 3 suits to show you and I cannot wait. So this first is made up of the triangle top and the ruched drawstring bottoms. And at first glance, this looks like your average bikini. Nothing too exciting about it, but I am here to correct that. Triangle tops like this have become so popular over the last year because people are tying them in all different fun ways. But personally, I find I'm not able to do a lot of those because the strings aren't long enough on the bikinis I already own. So Londre went ahead and made these with an extra long string, so there's no possible way that you can't tie what you want to with them. In the try-on, I'll specifically make an effort to style this a few different ways so you can see the options, but if you go on their website, you can see them, and there are also tons of tutorials on TikTok. There are like probably 50 different ways to style a top like this, even though it looks as simple as this. As for the bottoms, they're a pretty standard bikini bottom, but they tie on the hips. You guys know I'm a sucker for any bathing suit that ties on the hips because a level of adjustability like that is flattering on everybody. I will say there's a lot of fabric here. I got a size small across all of these suits, and it's a lot of fabric in the front and also a lot of fabric in the back. It's not the coverage that's the problem for me. The problem is that it's just too much material. Like, I've got nowhere to put it. That might be a sizing issue on my part. I'm not quite sure, but I do wish that these bottoms had a little bit less material just for that reason. But with that being said, you can buy all these pieces separately, so if I were to go back and get this piece again, I could get it in an extra small to avoid that problem entirely. The color of this suit is really fun. They call it Fiesta Red. I kind of think of it as like a off red, even like one notch toward orange color. It's very, very pretty, very flattering, very, you know, beachy, summery, very, very, very flattering. The only feedback I'd give to this suit, and it's honestly the only negative thing I can say about anything in this video, is that I wish that these strings had a little bit more give to them, just because I find they kind of eat into your hips a little bit in a way that I personally find uncomfortable, but for some people it might actually be a pro that you don't get them stretching out throughout the day. So moving on to our next suit, I loved this one, but I like the other two like even a million times more somehow. So if that one's like a 9.5 out of 10, these are like 100 out of 10.
Finally feel alive and I don't know how. If I'm honest, I don't care to figure it out, cause I'm on one every time I feel that power. And yeah, so what? I made some bad mistakes, but I've been the same ever since you called my name.
So let us look at the one piece next. So you guys always ask me for one pieces so you can see something with a little bit more coverage, so I am giving you this one for those people who want to cover up a little bit more. This is called the Minimalist, and the color is called Sculpting Clay. What's really, really cool about the one pieces on their website is you can get them in all the sizes, but also in a long and a regular. So I got this in long because I'm 5'9", and I always have issues with swimsuits being too short in me. But honestly, now that I've had it on, I think the regular would have fit me better because it's not that I have a long torso, I have long legs. So I didn't personally need to size up, even though I was in the sizing up category on their website. So you guys try to keep that in mind. If you do get a one piece from them and you're looking between the tall and the regular, think about your actual torso size rather than your height, because I think that that will make a difference. Now, with that being said, this color is beautiful. I, again, don't think I own any suits in this color. I own brown suits, but this is kind of like a fun browny orange, more of like a rusty color, but it's also clay, so I get where they're going with it. But this suit, no matter how plain and minimalist in their words it looks like, the details are there. So in the front, it's pretty standard. It is sculpting, it's very flattering, it's very full coverage, like even your hips are gonna be covered. So if you're someone who prefers that, this suit is definitely for you. Now, in the back is where they get me on the details. So as you can see, it has an extremely low back, which I think is incredibly flattering. But also when you get down here, where it's not super full coverage, there's coverage, but it's not crazy full coverage, it has one of these booty scrunch details. And that has kind of been like the it thing over these last few years. Companies that haven't jumped onto that trend, I don't think are doing it right, because they're so popular and so flattering. And that is what really does this suit for me, because you don't get a pancake butt from it. You get a very flattering round figure from it, which I really, really appreciate. I also forgot to mention in the front, it's not straight across. It has this dip down, which is very flattering. It doesn't show any kind of crazy cleavage, but it shows just enough to be really nice and flattering on no matter who's wearing it. Overall, I really love this suit. The quality that you're gonna get from Londres is insane. It is fantastic. That first suit doesn't even begin to scratch the surface as compared to these other two. This one is double lined, so thick, genuinely, like, it's heavy. Like, this material is so nice. I've actually never felt a swimsuit that was as high quality as this is. I cannot say enough good things about that suit.
Hey miss, can I get your name? And last name ain't Payne, but I'll buy you a drink. Yeah, I hit the hanky pank. I got a couple pesos sitting in my bank. And all night we've been hitting the town, putting drinks up everywhere.
But even though I just gave that like a 50 out of 10, now we have to talk about the last suit, and you're not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. Like, I am obsessed with this last one. This is the new classic top and the high leg scrunch bottom. I know, you just saw it and you thought, that's a plain black bikini. No, 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 no. This is the most flattering bathing suit top I have worn in my entire life. I think the reason they call this the new classic top is because it's going to become the new standard bikini top. So obviously you get a little bit more coverage through the straps than your average bikini top, but probably less in this bottom part here. Then coming around to the back, as you can see, all the straps are a little bit thicker than your average tie bikini top, which is so much more comfortable. You don't get any kind of uncomfortable digging in or anything like that. This is the new way. Here's the thing. I can't tell you what's so great about this top. There is some kind of secret woven into this top, because the way it makes me feel and makes my boobs look is like unbelievable. It is so flattering. It gives me cleavage in a way that I do not usually have, and I love the side boob. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Maybe I just have a size that's too small for me, but I have this like side boob moment going on with this bikini, which I love. I find it so incredibly flattering on me. Also, nothing's going anywhere in here. Like, every part of it is so solid. It even has these like elasticated pieces along the outside that, in my theory, help to hold everything perfectly in place. So now that I've ranted about the top for a little while, let's talk about the bottoms. The bottoms are basically your average black bikini bottoms, but they're high-waisted, which automatically makes them a notch above all else. Then, in the back, they have that scrunch detail that we keep talking about and you know that I'm obsessed with. The only thing I wish about this bikini is that maybe it was like a little bit less coverage. None of the 3 bikinis in this haul were like super cheeky, and you guys know that I do like that. But, you know, you can yank this up and make it look however you want to. It's just not like quite a thong in the way that I usually look for. But it is incredibly flattering. And this, again, just like the clay colored one, it's so thick. Like, there's so much material to it. I know that some people, when they look at these sustainable suits, think, you know, that price is out of my budget, but saving up for something like this that's, first of all, incredibly flattering, but second of all, just such good quality, is totally worth it in my mind. I feel like I'm honestly probably missing elements with this suit that I loved, but you'll see in the try on. Like, I love that suit. It's not going anywhere. I always get all these suits in the summer and I have to like donate them or give them to friends or whatever. That one, no. If you're a friend watching this, that's mine for good. Well, you guys, that brings me to the end of yet another bikini review. I am so honored to be sharing Londres because I had not even heard of this brand before until I reached out to them. I was just searching for really great sustainable brands, in particular Canadian ones, and they came up as one of the leading sustainable bikini brands in Canada, and I'm so thrilled to have shared them with you guys in this video. All of those 3 suits are gorgeous. I'll have the link to their website right down below, so if you're interested in shopping, you can go directly there. I just want to emphasize once again how grateful I am to them for their mission of sustainability, because I think it is just so fantastic the way they're making such an effort to have as little impact as possible on the earth while making such amazing swimwear. If you guys have been enjoying this series, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and write down below which was your favorite bikini. Also, which other sustainable bikini brands would you like to see me feature in the future on my channel. Have an amazing week, and I will see you guys in the next video.